chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. No, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the Panther of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Surrey. We're black and we're white. Oh, we're from Surrey Park. Who wear the green and the white. All the other teams we play fear our strength and might. We go out there with courage and we try to win. We will. We are the boys from Forest Hill. We're the mighty Forest Hill side. We will always be the best side. Out we go to win with great pride. We are the boys from Forest Hill. Who wear the green and the white. All the other teams we play fear our strength and might. We go out there with courage and we try to win. We will. We are the boys from Forest Hill. We're the mighty Forest Hill side. We will always be the best side. Out we go to win with great pride. We are the boys from Forest Hill.
That's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eastfield Reserve for today's Eastland Division 4 Reserves EFNL Grand Final between Surrey Park and Forest Hill.
We begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. We extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. Would you now please be upstanding and join with the players, coaches and the umpires for the Australian National Anthem.
We'll start now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final between Surrey Park and Forest Hill. Both of these sides have progressed through, of course, with Forest Hill coming here in the semi-final, defeating Surrey by 13 points. Surrey Park respectively won their prelim final last week over Sylvan to get to where they are now in the grand final down here at Eastland Reserve. You would say perfect conditions. My name is Blake Tennant. I'll be commentating this Reserves grand final. We've got Trent Cullen. Trent, how do you feel the conditions are for today?
No, you probably can't complain. There's no excuses today. Haven't quite had a feel of the conditions at ground level, whether it's dewy or not, but overhead, bit of cloud cover. The sun's trying to peer through. Hopefully it opens up as the day progresses. We've got an action-packed day ahead. Senior footy to follow this, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I know our man to the left of me is very excited. Our man, Josh Ward, Surrey Park cult hero, he's being told. And he still has, I have to say, he's not wearing the scarf or beanie today, so a bit disappointed. Alrighty, so we're going to get underway here, and we're going to get Trent Cullen to take it away for us.
So, Reserves Grand Final, Div 4 underway. Ball's elevated. It's sort of a scrappy affair early. We'll see a fair bit of this on the deck plate. As the umpire crosses her chest for the first time, we'll have a secondary stoppage. Centre ground here at Eastfield Reserve. Crowds slowly making their way here. Good tackles laid there. That was Harding in the middle.
And coming in today, of course, Surrey Park, I've only lost the one game today, so you expect to see them favourites. Here we go, two colossal ruckman going at it again. Good kick there, but it was smothered. Now Forest Hill trying to surge into their forward line. Eventually, Surrey Park try get it out here. The ball is still moving around, and eventually, good strong tackle there, and the umpire will throw it up. You expect a little bit of a you know, it's grand final. Big stakes are on the line. You don't want to lose the grand final. No one does. Big hit out there by Forest Hill there. Anyway, the ball still gets kicked around, and eventually a good mark there taken by Campbell there. Campbell now Little short kick. Oh, it's turned over by Surrey Park. Great use of ball here. That was O'Brien. O'Brien now looks around, does a short kick. That was a good. Oh, and he drops it. That was Horser there, the leading goal kicker for Surrey Park. Bit disappointing there that he couldn't mark there. So it's on the wing now, and the umpire will throw it up. Umpire throws it up. 2 ruckmen going on it. Big, strong hit there by Forest Hill there. Good, strong tackle there. And eventually, and it'll be a high tackle, and I think that's going to go to... it's going to go to Wheeler. So Wheeler kicks it and turns the ball over. They're not really taking their opportunities here, that's for sure already. Good, strong kick there. That was Garvin. Garvin kicks a short one. Eventually, Forest Hill got the numbers, but Surrey Park is still on the attack. Handballs, good handball there. Good strong kick there. It's going to go deep. Big fly. Couldn't get there. Eventually now the ball is still moving. The ball is it's trying to get it out, but eventually Surrey Park get a good handball there. Both ruckmen going at it again, and eventually the umpire is going to call the footy, but no, the ball is it's still moving around here. The umpire doesn't want to, and eventually the umpire calls it up.
So opening couple of minutes here. Both sides just feeling each other out. We've had a blood rule early, so Forest Hill player making his way to the bench.
Already, jeez.
It's probably a sign of the battle in close at the moment. It's been tough and hard, but fair.
I'm trying to find the number. It's Garvin. Yep.
Garvin it was, so thanks, Blake. So the ball's tossed up again for the Rucks to contest. Spills out, just skips across the synthetic pitch here at East Beld Reserve. Fighting hard was Burgess. Just tried to bullock his way clear and no avail, nothing doing. So a bit of a chess match early. We observed this in the game before yesterday with the reserves. Took a while to heat up. There's a good smothers applied there from Banfield. He butters up at ground level. They dish a handball out. Head inside 50 again, but it's been that last entry they've had trouble with. Higgins on this occasion cuts it off.
Anyway, now Forrest Hill on the attack now. He's got space now, but oh, big bump there. Oh, bang! Big bump there. And gets a kick here. Here comes Surrey Park. They look dangerous here. This is Horser again, and a great fist there by I think that was Smith. Yes, so Sean Smith gets that spoil, and we're going to go the first time into Surrey Park's attack. Remember, this game was a very close game. It was 13 points to margin. Both these sides played off in a semi-final 2 weeks ago. Big ruckman going at it again. A lot of bumps, a lot of hard hits. We like that. And the ball gets kicked away, but Forest Hill have all the answers going forward at the moment. Eventually now the ball's getting attacked here by Surrey Park. You get it in yet again. Kicks it down deep. Here we go. The first look at it. Who will fly? Oh, couldn't get there. Eventually the ball gets rolled out. Handball here. Easy goal. And it's a goal! Surrey get the first goal. And I think that was Horser. He's been everywhere. You would say that. So Horser kicks that goal. And that is Surrey Park's first goal of the day. And I think we're about, you would say about 4 minutes into this game. What do you reckon about that? Good setup there by Surrey Park, you reckon?
Yeah, Horser's just been running on his own at the moment, it seems. He's sort of just roamed free on this wing, broadcast side, and then was unmanned, walked into an open goal, and they draw first blood, Surrey Park. So back in the middle.
You would expect that too with his lean goal kicking.
East Beld Reserve here. It's tossed high again, 5 minute mark played. Slap forward now. Another inside 50 coming up for Surrey Park. The race is on and it trickles over the line. And it'll be thrown in, 40 out from home, the way of Surrey Park. It's been played the majority between the arcs with limited entries inside forward 50. So throw in now. 40 out from home, as I've mentioned, the way of Surrey Park. The ruckman just tries to claim it on his own. Good dumping tackle laid there. O'Brien, that was. And it'll find itself over again for another throw in. Same spot, Blake.
Yeah, it's been in Surrey Park's end a lot here. I want to see how Forest Hill can get their first, real entry. The boundary umpire throws it in now. Two big ruckmen going at it here. And eventually, I thought that was a held there, but I'm not an umpire today, so the umpire will throw it up. So here we go, same two ruckmen going at it again. You expect those two to go at it. Forest Hill again trying to rush it through, and eventually the ball will go out again. Players calling for deliberate.
Out on the full.
Oh, out on the full. Player kicks it down deep. Who's going to fly? No one gets there eventually. Surrey Park have yet got the answers. They try to take him on. Good tackle. Umpire doesn't call it. For Surrey Park have got the answers here. Good handball there by Falahi. And he gets a tackle again there. The ball is still screwing around. And eventually the umpire will say here's footy. They look dangerous, don't they, Trent, for Surrey Park when they're in their 450.
Yeah, Forest Hill defending grimly to start. It's grand final day here at Eastfield Reserve. Two rucks will contest again. You can call that all square. Slap forward the way of Campbell it was, and he just manufactures a ball that skips over the wrong side of the line. It'll be thrown in broadcast side right in front of us here. 60 out from Surrey Park's home, Blake.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, nice little 50 arc here. It's really nice. Perfect conditions as well for footy, you know. Anyway, now back to the footy, gets a tackle there. You know, these two ruckmen are going at it really strong here. Forest Hill ruckman's got the tats, so he's going to look mean and bustly. That's Michelle. That's Francis. Francis now charges straight at him, gets a good handball. Eventually now the ball's still moving around, and eventually the ball's going to trickle out, but it won't. And eventually the player gets tackled, but the players are calling for it, but eventually the umpire will throw it up on the about 45 arc in Surrey Park's goals. Umpire now throws it up. Big colossal ruckman going at it again here. Eventually, again, the ball will have another stoppage. There's been a lot of stoppages, which is good because I think Surrey Park just want to keep it in their 450, you don't know. Yeah,
stoppage riddled. 8 and a bit minutes here. Thrown in where the arc meets the line. Francis and Hocking to do battle again. It's palmed down the throat of Borak. Sweeps a handball forward, and then Falahi. The line was his friend, and that's where it ends up. Lost count of how many throw-ins we've had this side of broadcast. So another boundary throw in. That umpire earned his keep today. Slap forward again. Surrey Park direction. Forest Hill have got the numbers at ground level, although they close in well to the Surrey Park Panthers. Directly in front, 40 out, Blake.
Anyway, now I'm going to go inside Surrey Park. Again, Hocking and got the kick, and it's going to go through behind. I don't know who that was. It was very fast motion. Did you catch it? Who was that? Who got that behind, Trent? No clue. Anyway, Forest Hill now. This is where they need to get dangerous here. The ball has not been in their 450 for a long time now. The pressure's definitely been on him. Good kick there. Great following kick, but the ball again bounces and eventually gets tapped there by Sandals. Sandals now, the Bailey Smith kind of haircut here, gets the handball. Great handball. Surrey have all the answers here. Short kick there, good kick there, and eventually the ball also again. He kicks it down to the 450 here. They look dangerous, Surrey here, but eventually Forest Hill got the all answers, and eventually I think that was a good strong there tackle. So the ball is now on the wing, nearly where the sponsor of Eastland is. Umpire throws it up, big hit out there. Eventually the ball is still swirling around. Couldn't get out there, but eventually Surrey Park have yet got the answers again. They're going deep inside the 450. Here we go, good handball there by Dodge there. Anyway, Dodge picks it up again, good strong tackle, and the umpire's called holding the ball. I think he had it. I saw that. He had the holding the ball sign. Anyway, so we're again, two ruckmen again. I think we got new change of ruckmen, Carroll and Hocking. I think last time there was a bit of a change.
Oh, that's a throw.
Yep, 100%.
Did not disguise that well at all. That was Hocking, and it was shocking. So there's Carroll, just dumps an exit ball outside of defensive 50. It's a good policy because Surrey Park have had all the dominance at the moment. calls for deliberate. It'll be thrown in front of the Surrey Park bench. They've got a good view of this. Barking instructions to the nearest players. Slap forward again, although only as far as Alexander. Low drilling ball bounces on the arc of 50. Trying to step through traffic was the Surrey Park midfielder. There's O'Brien getting involved. Couldn't dish it off, and we'll have another stoppage. So just under 12 minutes played here. It's Surrey Park 1-1-7. Forest Hill yet to register a score, let alone a positive inside 50, Blake.
Yep, anyway now, Surrey Park, look here, get it back in their side, their 450. The ball has been there, eventually a kick gets there. Forest Hill trying, I thought that was in the back, but the umpire didn't see that one. And now the ball is going to get tackled, and eventually it's holding, the umpire will say he's her footy, but I think there's a little bit of argy-bargy going on here.
It's good to see.
Yep, love to see this. High stakes as well. Hope you join the stream on YouTube or wherever you're looking on the Eastern Footy League platforms. Kicks it down inside the 450 again of Surrey Park, where the ball has definitely been. Now Forest Hill, good handball. That was Bulrock there, and eventually the ball gets kicked away. Good strong mark here. This is good by Forest Hill. Good build up here. Eventually now the ruckman of Francis kicks it down deep inside the 450. Couldn't fly. The players are still, Forest Hill get the kick. It's looking good, but eventually the ball goes to the left of screen, and eventually it will go out of bounds. That was a good build up, wasn't it, by Forest Hill, Trent?
Yeah, it was. Looked promising. What can they manufacture here? Deep inside their forward 50. Hot chance coming up. Two rucks go at it again. Slap forward. Tempany getting involved, trying to step through traffic well there. That was Wheeler. Right football to the teeth of goal. Spills the mark, and they try and... There's advantage paid here. A free kick. It'll come back. Infringed in the marking contest. That was Banfield. The outstretched hands. He had the height advantage. And he'll line up 30 out directly in front for Forest Hill's first major. Or a chance anyway.
Look at the cheer squad as well behind it. Get really behind it as well.
So the Zebras faithful right behind this one. Banfield strolls in and makes no mistake of that one. Forest Hill open their account.
Yeah, really nice there. You know, look, the Forest Hill faithful is out and about. Where you know, it's 12:15 and the faithful is right behind it at the moment. So scores now, Surrey Park 1-1-7 to Forest Hill 1-6. So Forest Hill get the start, and there's about 14 minutes played. We're about 5 minutes to go in this first quarter of the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final down East Bell. And both Ruckman and Francis get the good hit out there again. Eventually now the ball's going to try and get around Forest Hill. Again, they go inside their attacking 50. They're looking a bit dangerous here, Forest Hill now. They kick it inside. Here was Wilson now. Wilson's got the footy. He does a little dance step there.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a good crunching hit there. And eventually now the ball is trying to get moving around, and Surrey Park have yet. They've got the answers when needed. They kick it down inside the wing, and eventually now the ball, I thought they were pushed there, and the umpire will throw it up. Geez, the pressure's lifted, hasn't it, Trent?
It's gone up a notch or two. Things starting to heat up in the kitchen here. So on the Eastland logo, true centre wing. The two rucks will fly. Forest Hill win out. Slap forward, Falahi overruns it. They dive in on top, ground level, trying to walk clear. That was Borek. Hope I've pronounced that right. Surrey Park, Glare. He was caught by Sandals. Borek gets involved again. Was dumped into the turf. Falahi on his non-preferred, down the line, trying to trap it on the half volley. That was Garvin. And he's met solidly by Griffin, who just locks it in. We'll have another stoppage in front of the Panthers bench.
Anyway, now we're about 16 minutes into the quarter now. And we're going deep inside on the wing now. Good strong tackle. And eventually the umpire will throw it up. Bit of, as we expected, a bit of argy-bargy going on. We love to see it. So Francis going up. Oh, I think there's a blood rule. I think the play's going off now. I think that was Barak. I think that's the name.
I think it was the opposition's.
Oh, okay.
Claret on
yeah,
him.
it looks so. Yeah, just I saw a Forest Hill playing. They're all pointing. So anyway, now the ball eventually. Oh, good try to keep it in there. Good strong tackle, and eventually the ball will scuttle out. No, it's still in, but the umpire says no, boys. I'm going to throw this one up. So here we go. Umpire throw it up. Francis and Cook going in the ruck. Eventually there's a big kick there for Forest Hill. Gets it down inside the 450. Here we go. The ball is still circling around, trying to get open here with a lot of stoppages today. And eventually, the umpire's called a high tackle. And it's going to go Surrey Park's way. Play on there. Kicks it. This is a good switch here by Surrey Park. Good switch, good strong mark there. Eventually kicks a short one. Good strong mark there. That was Tanner. Tanner kicks down and deep. The player wasn't ready for that one for Surrey Park. And eventually the ball is still moving around. And it's still tracking along inside Surrey Park's 450 arc. The umpire will throw it up. That was a good switch there, wasn't it, Trent?
Was.
Yep. They look dangerous going down inside that 450.
Sort of a blind kick inside 50 though. And Clements, he'd like a second crack at that one. I think he heard footsteps, Blake. Spilt what he should have taken, so right in front of Surrey Park's goal here. Bodies just crash in. The intensity's lifted as we tick closer to the end of this first term. Number 22, Wheeler there, already got the head bandaged up. It spills out the way to the line and just running it over. That was number 25, Nick Tanner, or Tanner rather.
Anyway, now umpire throw it up on the angle of Surrey Park's goals. Throws it in. Now two big ruckman Francis competing all day. Eventually now the ball's going to get tackled. Eventually now Forest Hill going to look here, and eventually he gets a strong tackle, and eventually the umpire will throw it up. And we're going deep inside Surrey Park's end, which is the ball has been pretty much in there, 450. O'Brien trying to get open again there. And eventually there's going to be a free kick to Forest Hill.
Bit of an aftermath too.
Yes.
That's Trent Temple.
You don't want to cost yourself that. You don't want to give away 25-metre free kicks in a grand final. Kicks it down deep now. A good strong mark taken there. That was, again, Higgins. Higgins kicks down deep inside. Great mark! Jeez, that was a cracking mark there by Tanner. He's really lifted, Tanner, in this last couple of minutes for Surrey Park. So Tanner now, he's going to go on his mark now. I don't think he is. Yep, I think the umpire will come in. So Tanner now, you would say that he's about 35 metres out. Yep. He's trying to, and this will be on the siren, so this will be massive if you can kick this one. So lines up, players are circling around trying to get around if he kicks this. Tanner now goes back and he's missed. So through for a score. That moves the score to Surrey Park 1-2-8 to Forest Hill 1-6. And Trent, you want to go through the goal kickers?
Good question, sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. I thought we had them, but
left my pen at home, I think.
All right, and that is quarter time down here at Eastland Reserve, and we'll get back to you very shortly for the next quarter.
Well, at the start of it, overall, but that's where they oh, well, we knew we didn't get in there.
And Forest Hill, the scores as we stand at Surrey Park, 1-8 to Forest Hill, 1 straight 6. Now, ask the great man to the right of me before. Trent, have you got the goal kickers?
So we had for Surrey Park just the one, Declan Horser, number 15. He drew first blood, just waltzed into the open goal there, and then Cameron Banfield scored for Forest Hill off that free kick, the marking infringement. They'll now be kicking to the left of screen, obviously.
You would say where the ball was completely on that side as well, because Surrey Park really locked it in down there, down that end.
They probably didn't take advantage of their chances either. 2 minor scores for the Panthers. So just waiting for a few patrons to exit the field here.
As well as also happy Father's Day to all the dads out there today. Hope you're enjoying watching on the broadcast, and happy Father's Day to all. So hope you're enjoying the day. I know it's lunchtime now, so why don't you spend your afternoon watching in the listening in. So here we go now. And the umpire now. And you throw it away. I'm going to get us away here by Trent Cullen.
So second quarter action, grand final day for these two teams. Balls as a scrap on the ground in dispute, left of centre. And we'll have a secondary stoppage in the opening 10 or so seconds. So the ball's elevated once more. Try to slap forward. There's Boric again getting involved. Just tries to put his head in the hole and drive through. Just fighting at ground level there. That was McCartan Collins, the hyphen. He's been gifted a free kick here. He's got a bloke running shotgun. Footy was too hot to handle for him. McCartan Collins tries to make amends, tries to mop up his own mess, sits on the arc of centre half forward here. Forest Hill on the bottom of the pack, and we'll have another stoppage, Blake.
Yep. So, like I said before, the ball has really been in this this top of the 50 here down at East Burwood. Umpire throws it up. The two big ruckmen going at it yet again. Eventually now Surrey Park get a good clearance. There's a 1v1 here, both holding each other. And eventually now, yep, he gets hold. I think that was
Horser it was.
He's been everywhere, you would say. Horser now kicks it down deep to the big forward. Couldn't mark there. Good spoil there. Surrey get the good clearance there, but eventually the ball go out. And the umpire will throw it in. Oh, no, it's a ball up. So it'd be good if we could get some umpires now, because we can also mention the umpire as well. They've been on the grand final. Good throw there by the umpire. Eventually gets kicked out deep, but Surrey would have the numbers, and eventually the ball will go out of bounds. The umpire will throw it in. I think is it out on the floor? Or it looks like the umpire's going to throw it in. So, yep, it was a pretty dumb kick, you would say there, Trent.
That's one way to put it. So we've had the Forest Hill faithful switch ends. Kicking now to the left of screen. Crowd slowly building here. Good day's footy ahead. There's McCartan Collins again. Can sweep a handball to Banfield. It's a mouthful. Running onto it now. The race is on. Forest Hill player gets on his bike. The fluoro boots overruns it. And it just invites Surrey Park to get to work, and they can exit by foot. Just a dumping ball into space, and it'll bounce just before the line on the right side of the paint, and then it'll be thrown in by the boundary umpire there, Alex Jones it is. So you're after names, and yep. I've delivered there, Blakey.
Oh, the inside word. Alrighty, so James will throw it in, gets it down. Good ruck tap out there. Eventually now Surrey got the answers there. That was number 29 Brotto, and eventually now the ball will be stripping around. Tano's getting there, looking dangerous as he was in the first quarter. The ball's going to still roll out. Eventually gets tapped out. Surrey, they've got the answers, but Forest Hill just don't want the footy at the moment. You can just see. And eventually now the umpire will throw it up. Oh no, he's got a free kick. So a free kick going to Surrey Park's way. I can't get the number.
Horser again.
Horser, yeah, geez, he's been very lively. Kicks it down. Eventually now gets a kick. The kick is looking all right, but eventually it goes to the left of the screen. So that's through behind. That moves Surrey Park to 139 to Forest Hill 1-6. Back to you, Trent.
So broadcast side, they've got the outnumber here. And Cicluna marks and is quick to wheel on and go. Centre half forward. Leading Forest Hill player presents. That was Berger. He's allowed Surrey Hill to get back in the zone, although there's a hole, and Banfield presents. Got off the leash inside 50. Found the separation well. It's a good leading lane to present into.
That was the best passage of play we've seen today so far.
Good measured ball movement. It was a training drill. End-to-end stuff. It's transition play from Forest Hill. And Banfield lining up for his second. And Forest Hill's second. Strolls in, 40 out. Kick looks well directed. The crowd will tell the story from behind, and he's ecstatic with his efforts. Forest Hill kick clear.
Yep, indeed. So this is, you know, I think this is where they kind of won the game last week. How they just kept playing with Surrey, and now this is looking good for Forest Hill. Geez, that was good ball movement. You know, good strong looking kick. He lowered his eyes. That's what you just need to do. Just need to lower the eyes a bit more and look for that strong lead in that first option. So you now that gets the lead for Forest Hill. The faithful were very behind that. Umpire now will throw it up. And eventually, Surrey will get a clearance there. Clearance ball moving around here. And eventually the ball gets tackled, but eventually Forest Hill again got the answers going early. Surrey now, the ball is trickling around, but eventually Surrey Park get a kick here. Good strong kick there. They're looking dangerous. Oh no, he made a meal of that kick. Okay, anyway, now the ball is still moving, and eventually the umpire will throw it up boy, he made an absolute meal out of that kick. He had all the time in the world, and he just made a meal out of that. Umpire throw it up now. I think, again, Francis got that hit out. He's been really well here. And the ball is circling around, and eventually it's going to be a free kick, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's going to Forest Hill. Oh, no, Surrey Park. Surrey Park. Long hairdo here. So that is Harding. Harding now. He's got the long hair here.
It's of the Wesley variety. There's a couple out there.
Wesley College, we're talking?
And important to note, Lockie Harding out for Forest Hill as well, so...
Okay. And now here we go. Lines up. Kick it's on its way, and it's going to be through a behind. So that means it's going to Surrey Park 1-4-10 to Forest Hill 2 straight 12. Back to you, Trent.
It's been a worrying sign. Surrey Park, they've had all the ball, short option, it's delivered. Vanderwit marks. He ignores the lead of Wheeler, instead goes longer, further afield. Sails over the head. Cicluna's there to collect at ground level. Just tries to dive on top of it. And in the back free will be paid. That was there. It'll go the way of Campbell. Just surveys the scene ahead. Just heads to the numbers now. Wheeler's there. It's through the hands of Berger it was. Sandals tries to apply the pressure. Berger again. Wheeler's involved. Tries to pick it up off his bootlaces and then just dishes it off to his teammate in Boric, and he's been pinged for a throw. So Horser now bites off an inboard ball. It's a dicey one, it'll work out. And Surrey Park, they've got numbers streaming forward, away with them. Falahi, he's pressured by Chan, just bursts clear and then finds his teammate down the line. That was Tempany. Further afield now to the hot spot. Surrey Park looking ominous now. Forest Hill's turn to defend grimly. Good mark taken there. Number 43, that's McBride. And he likes his chances from here, Blake.
Yeah, he does. McBride, he's probably about 50, probably 60, 70 out. I don't know if that 50 is correct though, down at Eastbound Reserve. McBride now goes back. He's got the win. Kick is on its way. Eventually gets spoiled. But Surrey Park do have the answers as well. But Forest Hill want the ball a bit more down inside. Eventually gets kicked. But Surrey Park will regroup. Big shoulder lock and kick. Kick is on its way. Great mark there taken. You call him the general. He's been really spot on there. Good ramp there. Taken by Forest Hill. And once it plays, calling it eventually he does. So Wilson, 2 against 1. Never going to beat him. Great tackle. Great tackle there by Wilson. Good little second effort there. And the umpire will throw it in for a bound throw in. We're about 9 minutes into the second quarter. Umpire will throw it in. Good little hit out there. Eventually the ball will get kicked around. The ball gets bounced around and Forest Hill will try to have the answers going forward. Eventually now so Surrey Park's forward. They get another handball. Good handball there. Again, Surrey get the kick down deep. Great mark taken. Is that Tanner? Yep, I think that's Tanner. Yep. He's looked lively. I think he's been their vocal point. Definitely. So Tanner now is about, you would say, 35 metres directly in front. Can go back and regroup from what he missed in the first quarter. So Tanner lines back. Kick it's on its way. It's looking good. It's a goal. Tanner kicks the goal, and that moves Surrey Park back into the game. Surrey Park lead 2-4-16 to Forest Hill 2 straight 12.
No, good work by Tanner there.
He's definitely looking like their vocal point, Tanner.
That he is. Makes a statement there from long range.
Downtown, you reckon?
Maybe just because we're sat so far back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Surrey Park 2-4-16, lead Forest Hill 2 straight 12. Back in the centre of Eastfield Reserve here. Trying to dive on top and walking clear. That was Forest Hill. Midfielder did well. Berger was there, overrun it. Now Surrey Park lead the race back to the footy, although the pressure's hot. The trailing pressure from behind. McKenna's there to apply a shepherd.
Yeah, that was there. I reckon that was there.
It's been a free kick awarded. An aggressive throw back. It'll go the way of Surrey Park. Tucked up against the boundary line. Forest Hill looking to answer. Dangerous ball inside 50 to be cut off. That's the ruckman Francis, it might be. And he fancies his chances again. Yeah. We've seen Banfield dob it from this spot, hoping to repeat the dose. Is the big ruckman Luke Francis on the angle. The Zebras faithful right behind this kick. They'll get a good look of it. So Francis walks in, right foot shot, it'll fall short. Big fly from Banfield at the back. It sailed over his head, and that's their first blemish of the afternoon here at Eastfield Reserve, Blake.
Yep, it's behind. So Surrey Park now looking to regroup, try to get the kick. Now the ball is still racing around. Eventually now the ball gets moving around. Eventually, I think that was McBride, I'm pretty sure there. I know Brotto. That was Brotto who was trying to get dangerous there. Eventually now the ball gets kicked around. And eventually the ball will go out of bounds on the other side wing, down where the Bendigo Bank sponsors are. Good to see that the sponsors are getting recognised down here at Eastfield Reserve. And the umpire now will throw it in. Umpire throws it down deep inside the wing now. Players circling around, trying to get open here. Eventually now, it's looking around. The ball is circling around yet again. Forest Hill have got the answers now. Eventually, the ball will go out of bounds.
Temple there tried to draw a free. Nothing doing, and on true centre wing side, it'll be thrown back into play as we tick past the 13-minute mark here in the second term. Francis there, just fists it forward. Alexander's there, overrun it a touch. And we'll have a ball up as Stacks on attacking wing for the Zebras. So 2 rucks fly at it again. Hit out one again by Francis. He's slow back to his feet. Chan's there, was caught heavily. Dumped in a good tackle. That was Alexander, it was. Players try and pick up the pieces after that one. We'll have another ball up. In the outer wing, Francis elevates again. Getting involved, Temple's wrapped up. And we'll have another ball up, Blake. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
I know. It's like that today. A lot of stoppages, and you know, it's good for a grand final. I like how it's congested, and you know, it's going to be hard to find goals. Anyway, now Forest Hill trying to get it inside their full 50. A lot of long sleeves today for Forest Hill. It's a good strong near tackle, but eventually the ball is still rolling around as it has been for the last couple of minutes. Here we go, real good look inside the full 50. Good fly, eventually gets kicked. Great, oh, that was a great tackle. Oh, that was a bit of, oh, he milked that one, I reckon. Anyway, now kicks it down. So the pressure's on here and eventually gets tackled. And, oh, I think the Buzz Linger haircut over there with Sandals, he wanted a free kick there, but the umpire said, no, mate, I'm going to have the footy here. So James, I think this is the umpire, throws it in.
Alex
James. Jones. Eventually now, and it'll be a free kick, and it's going to go Surrey Park. And I think that is going to go to Brotto. Brotto kicks it down. Good mark here. This is good kind of things for Surrey now. That was Pollock here. He's got the mark. Pollock. Looking around. Oh, geez. He had the goose step there. Kicks it down deep inside the fourth. Great. Oh no, couldn't mark. Ball's still moving around. Forest Hill trying to circle it. Eventually, and he'll go out. Jeez, he put the skates on that player, that's for sure.
Did Clements cold then? He won't want to watch the replay of that. So it'll be thrown in again in front of the Forest Hill bench. Francis, or it might have been Carroll instead. They've switched ruck duties. Bodies crash in on top. Ground level it sits.
I think that will be brought up on a Thursday night at the footy club. Or even today if they get up. Anyway, now the umpire throw it up, sorry. And eventually now the ball gets handballed around. Eventually Surrey got the answers. Good tackle here, good kick there. That was by Brisbane. And eventually finds O'Brien. O'Brien kicks it. Great mark taken there by Forest Hill. They've sort of got a good defence here. It's really holding up for Forest Hill. Eventually now kicks it to Wilson. He's been everywhere too for Forest Hill. Wilson now kicks it down. Oh no, that's a shocking kick. Just again, the kicking has just been an error for both sides, Trent.
Just tried to disguise that one, didn't he? Hugged that boundary line. The task was too big for him by foot, so Jones tosses it back into play for Carroll to contest in the ruck once more. Forest Hill look to try and clear by hand, although they might have coughed this one up. They wrestle it back, and then missing his boot and a good ripping tackle. It'll go the way of Harding, of the Wesley variety. Spots an option inside forward 50. The lead was on, although the kick was ill-directed. And Forest Hill can look to exit, although it's turned over quick, smart. And Pollock just throws it on the boot. It was a blind ball, and Wilson marks on the last line of defence, acting as that goalkeeper role. Forest Hill, they can exit now, presenting down the line. That was Luke Campbell in the long sleeve. It's a good look, Blake.
Oh yes, there's been a lot of long sleeves. Gets around, good kick there, and eventually good mark there taken by Carroll. Big fella. Carroll now kicks it strong. And eventually gets marked there, taken. I think that was Smith wearing the red, pink fluoro boots, whatever you call them.
Also in the red time, minute and a half to go.
Yep. Anyway, now kicks it down and eventually gets touched, and it'll be a boundary throw in. We're about 18 minutes gone inside the second quarter, so we're approaching half time. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on the wonderful Father's Day edition of EFNL Finals, Grand Final footy. Throws it in, good hit out there by the Rick Ruckman. Eventually now, good strong tackle again. Forest Hill trying to get around, and eventually the umpire will throw it up. So we're approaching half time. It's been very low scoring. It's been very congested between both sides. So, and Carroll going at it. Good strong hit out behind the Surrey ruckman. That was Cook. So Cook and Carroll going at it. So who's going to fly next? Up we get Carroll, and it's going to be a block, and it's going to go to I think Cook is going to get that free kick.
It's a blocking free before she threw it up.
So Cook now kicks it down. Eventually now the ball gets moved. He was getting held there, and eventually the umpire will throw it up. There's about 35 seconds to go inside this grand final. So the umpire will throw it up deep inside. Eventually the ball gets moved around and trying to get open. I think that was a bit held there. Forest Hill got the answers yet again. Good handball there. Eventually the ball gets rolled out, and eventually it'll be a throw up. And that will do us. And that is half time down here at Eastfield Reserves. The score is Surrey Park 2-4-16 to Forest Hill 2-1-13. And now we will get back to you shortly with the goal kickers. But that is half time down here at Eastfield Reserve. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We'll be back later for the third quarter. See you soon.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final between Forest Hill and Surrey Park. It's been a tight tussle down here at Eastfield Reserve. It's Surrey Park 2-4-16 to Forest Hill 2-1-13. We finally got the goal kickers. We'll go straight into that for the second quarter with Trent.
Yeah, so we had Nick Tanner there with a major for Surrey Park, and then on the other side of the ledger, Cam Banfield nailed his second from distance as well. So he started hot and hoping he could continue his good form.
Yeah, he's definitely been their vocal point, Tanner, for Surrey Park. I've definitely noticed that. But you know, it's going to be a hard tussle. But if we have a tip, who are we backing?
Well, I'd probably have to lean towards Forest Hill from here.
Yep.
They seem to be making the most of their opportunities going forward, and you know they've had limited entries, but yeah, like I said, putting on that scoreboard pressure, and they only find themselves 3 behind here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to... Forest Hill actually aren't out yet. Forest Hill aren't actually out. Oh no, here they come. So Forest Hill coming out now. A lot of long sleeves. It's good to see, isn't it? The long sleeves. So...
Big fan.
Yep. So, Forest Hill boys coming out. How big is that mullet? Oh, I'm just looking at that mullet. That mullet now.
Sandals it is.
Yeah. So we're just waiting. We're a bit delayed, as you can see on the screen. But eventually we're going to try and get things organised. So, yeah, just waiting to... So I'll ask the question before. I know we're waiting for it's been a long delay, Trent, but how can you see Surrey Park still capitalising? Like, they're up now, and how can you see them if they want to win? Where is it will be won? Like, how can you see them win?
You probably mentioned the reliance on Nick Tanner there. He's probably been the only one standing up for Surrey Park to speak of at the moment. So it's more so a team, sort of a shared performance that'll hopefully get them over the line.
So we've got an hour to go, and then we'll be crowning the Division 4 premiers.
So players just heading to positions now. Set to get underway for the premiership quarter, the third quarter.
So we're finally getting out to positions. Alrighty, we're going to get inside the game as we speak. And he's going to take it in. He's Trent Cullen for the third quarter.
So here we go. Second half footy underway. It's slap forward from Carroll. Forest Hill kicking to the right of the screen, trying to burst clear, missing his boot in the process. That was Burgess, who was claimed in a ripping tackle. Ball finds itself on the Eastland logo broadcast side, squirting about. There's Wheeler with the head bandage. He's coughed it up by hand. O'Brien strolls inside forward 50. Horser spills the mark, tries to butter up at ground level, sends a high up and under. Mark won't be paid. He collected his own footy, dished it out in the end to Harding. It's been a free kick awarded.
I think it's going to Horser. So Horser now.
Just reward for effort.
Yep.
Working in a phone box there, put his head in the hole, and that's the result. 45-degree angle, 50 out. He'll kick from.
Horser, you would say about 65 out. 70. It's hard to tell here. So Horser now lines up, plays on. Kick is looking all right, but eventually couldn't get there, and it'll be touched through for a behind. So that moves the score now to Surrey Park 2-5-17 to Forest Hill 2-1-13. Back to you, Trent.
So Surrey Park, they would have spoken about during the main break there, making the most of opportunities. And unfortunately, they've started with the same storyline, another minor score. So an exit ball, Temple in front spot. Was harassed aerially. O'Brien can waltz in. Low drilling ball was off target. And again, another minor score. That's their sixth for the afternoon.
And that moves the score to 2-6-18. Surrey Park to Forest Hill 2-1-13. So now Forest Hill trying to get inside that 450. You know, they've struggled a bit with that. Kicks it down deep. Who will fly? Great mark taken. It won't be paid. I thought that was a mark. Anyway, now both teams trying to get it around, but it's in Forest Hill. Surrey Park's 450 in. Eventually now the ball's getting rolled around. Surrey Park got the answers. Good strong kick here. Handball coming home here. Kicks it down deep inside the 450. Oh, good mark there. And eventually the ball goes out of bounds. Jeez, that was a big fly. I thought he would get up there.
Josh Pollock it was. Yeah. Only just landed.
Back to you.
It's a big fly. So we'll have a throw in deep inside Surrey Park's forward 50. There's Alex Jones to throw it back. Francis with the hit out. Slap forward, they try and exit. Do Forest Hill defending grimly at the moment. That was a peel for a holding. Nothing doing. Dribble ball, the ruckman's got a long way down. Griffin on his hands and knees. They're hugging the boundary line, then Chan just walks it over the try line.
Try line. Haven't heard that one before. Anyway, now it's going to be inside the 450 arc. Throws it in, deep inside. Eventually now Surrey Park will have the numbers again inside that 450 where the ball has been in. And eventually now the ball will get thrown up. And then, no, plays still circling around and trying to get open with a lot of stoppages. Also say in mind that there is time on for the second half. I repeat, there is time on for the second half of this game. Forgot to say that.
Is that just for the final 5 minutes or?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. So there's, yep. So and holding the ball, and it's going to go back to Surrey Park. Surrey Park, play on. Yep. Play it on there. Kicks it down deep inside the 450, and eventually they just got the numbers there. I think that was number 29, Van der Wert.
Dean Carswell messages aren't always the best thing to wake up to.
Kicks it short down deep to the Baz Lanker haircut of Sandals. That was Ben. Good mark there taken. This is good ball movement. Oh no. Eventually now, that was Griffin. Griffin kicks short. This is good ball movement here by Forest Hill. The ball gets kicked around. Eventually now, ball in play, still going strong at it. And eventually the ball is going to get picked up. And Sanders picks up the ball and eventually, oh, he's got a free kick. High tackle. And it's on. And I think the umpire's going to reverse it. Has he reversed it? I'm not sure. Nah, he's not going to reverse it. Handball's good handball there. That was Sausalina. Get that name right. Sorry about that one. If I mucked that one.
And it's on again here.
So Garvin now plays on. Oh, it's on again down ground level. We'll get back to that shortly. And eventually now, Forest Hill have the answers. He gets it back again. Forest Hill have the answers for the deep inside on the boundary win. Eventually, big strong bump there. Yeah, I can definitely feel it's lifted. I think the pressure's lifted and everyone's lifted in this quarter. Back to you, Trent.
No, you're right. You're dead right there, Blake. It's a low-scoring affair. But the pressure gauge is off the scales. A high free kick's been picked out. Who'll point the way of Surrey Park. Horse up, just bites off an inboard ball. Trying to intercept there was Glare. He's got work to do at ground level. There's a race on the outer wing side. Leading that is Sandals. It's flicked forward the way of Surrey Park. That was Brotto getting involved. They can work this out by hand, although an ill-directed pass just tried to pick it up off his bootlaces. Didn't work out, and we'll have another stoppage. 60 out from the Panthers home.
Anyway now, throw up. Yeah, the ball is now circling around. Forest Hill trying to get open. Eventually now, it's just been a lot of stoppages in this game. You can tell it's a low-scoring game. We've only conceded 4 goals for both sides, so expect a low-scoring encounter. It's lifted there, good tap there. Eventually now the ball will get shifted again, and eventually the umpire will say her footy again. Eventually now it's looking pretty empty and low scoring. Eventually now Forest Hill trying to get open again, but Surrey Park still have the answers. And eventually now the ball will go out of bounds. I think he said it really well before. I feel like I'm repeating myself. So yeah, back to you again now, Trent.
So yeah, definitely the umpires earning their keep today. There's Hocking getting involved in the ruck. Ground level Wheelers in picture. So back here now, slap forward inside 50 for Surrey Park. there's an option there, and he's out on his own. Doidge it was. Found space in the leading lane. And he's got it all ahead of him, straight in front.
Sorry, Trent. Yes, we are back now. We just had a little technical issue there, so we're back now.
Just sorting it out up in the box here. Lots happening. Doidge now strolls in. The kick will just be pushed to the left, and they continue that narrative of inaccuracy.
So eventually now that goes to a point. So Surrey Park lead 2-7-19 for Forest Hill. 2-1-13. Forest Hill now trying to get in there. 450 hasn't quite gone in there. A little pump there. Eventually now the ball gets rolled around. And good handball there, Tanner. Tanner kicks it to, that was Polak. And it's holding the ball. Good strong tackle. It's still going down at ground level. And there was O'Sullivan there. O'Sullivan. He's going to play on, you would think. He's going to look for his options. Plays on, kicks it inside. Francis is there, great mark taken there. That was a good mark there by Higgins. Higgins plays on. Here we go, he'll fly. Big punch there. Surrey have the answers early. Good little thing in there, but eventually the ball gets out and it'll be a ball up.
Temple did well then, just stopped him dead in his tracks. Had to, because they had the outnumber. They could have waltzed that in. So the two rucks go at it again. Diving on top, that was Griffin. Try and butter up, they work it out by hand, and then an opportunistic effort. Lands out on the full. Task was too big, hugged up against the boundary line. So it'll be Wheeler with the duties to bring it back. Dangerous switch, finds Griffin on the chest. Well, and he's got an option short in Campbell. So the long sleeves combine. And he'll most likely head to the numbers now. Outer wing side. The kick smothered. That was Doidge applying the pressure. The 1%ers here in the grand final. Flicks it over the top, although the handball was well directed, but he just spilt what he should have taken. And it's just invited the Forest Hill pressure.
That was definitely a missed opportunity. Anyway now, throws it in. And both players again. We've had so many stoppages this game. It's ridiculous. I reckon we've called more stoppages than the player you would say, Trent. Anyway. Good little throw up there by the umpire. Eventually now Forest still trying to get around and it's out. I think both sides are very set up defensively well, so you can definitely tell that's the way both teams are really, that's their strength. The umpire throw it in. And I think it's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to Forest Hill, and that is Francis, the ruckman. He's been a soldier all day. If we had a workman of the day, I reckon I'll give that to him. So Francis now deep inside, he'll fly. Eventually now Forest Hill have the answers. Good little handball, that should be taken. Oh, it's a high tackle. And it's going to go to Forest Hill. High tackle there. So here we go.
Just slow to get that back.
I think that was Wheeler who's got the free kick now. All strapped up. Wheeler kicks it down inside 450. Eventually now, good handball and eventually good kick eventually, but found Forest Hill player, and that was, I think it was Smith with a I think it was him. Anyway now, ball gets out, kicks inside the 450 as we speak right now. Down here, he will fly. Eventually the ball gets marked, and sorry again, I've got the answers here. But again, that was good there. That was Wheeler again. Wheeler inside the 450 eventually. And Saunders kicks it and eventually gets a kick. And it's going to go through for a behind. So they managed to score to Forest Hill 2-2-14 to Surrey Park 2-7-19. We've gone 13 minutes in the Division 4 Reserves decider.
So the kick-out duties have been called back. They lie with Surrey Park in front of the Forest Hill faithful. Just hugging the fence there. They're strung across. The kicks marked by Temple. That was good. Vice-like grip on the exit. He's got Sandals leading. He was harassed by the trailing Surrey Park pressure. And there's Wheeler blocking free kick. The umpire was quick to whistle that.
What was it for? Was it?
Forest Hill had the outnumber, and they used that illegally in the end. So the short pass, that was Brisbane offering the lead, and he's caught by Sandals, pinged, gone. Holding the footy, then goes short to Wheeler now. Sailed over his head. Now there's work to do for Cicluna at ground level. They've coughed it up and turned it over. Surrey Park connects it. They run the gauntlet down the line. Long ball, Temple flies with a fist.
And now Forest Hill, Surrey have the answers. Kicks it down deep. Here we go, 1v1. Who's going to get the ball? Eventually, he lifts it up. Here we go, real opportunity for Surrey Park. That's a goal! He's kicked it, I think again, trying to figure out who it was. I think it was number 9 for Surrey Park. I think that was Jamie Clare who kicked that one. If we can get a replay down the end there, that'll be great to see who was that. I think it was Clare. So Clare kicks that. And now Surrey, they have a break on Forest Hill now. They lead 3-7-25 to Forest Hill 2-2-14. Was it Clare? I don't know if it was. I just saw a long hair guy and I thought it was Clare. Anyway now, big hit out there by Francis. Deep inside the 450. And eventually the umpire will throw it up.
So finally, the Panthers have something to cheer about.
Francis again going at it. Good little kick there. And now who's going to go? It's Garvin going at it for this one. Garvin picks up the ball. Handballs. Good handball there. Finds a short little kick here. The ball's going around, but Francis again, he's been solid all day. Gets it around. Eventually now, they've got the answers. Tanner kicks it. That's a good shattering kick to Dodge. I think that's his name. Just go back, son. Go back. Yep. There you go. You listen.
You heard ya.
Yep. So Dodge now. This is where you need to take your time, buddy. Go back and kick the goal. This is the most important goal because then you have the break. For the second goal in the third quarter, this is where premierships are won. So this is Dodge. Liam actually, and he loves the celebration. He's kicked the goal, and Surrey Park take a very good strong lead. Geez, that was a good celebration. He loved kicking that one. Geez, that's setting up the game now for Surrey on their terms. And they get the lead here now, 4-7-31 to Forest Hill, 2-2-14. Geez, the momentum is going back to Surrey Park.
God, the floodgates have opened. We've had 2 in a couple of minutes. That's Surrey Park's 4th. They take a handsome lead as we tick closer to the final break. Back in the centre of East Bellwood Reserve now. Doidge again just sweeps a handball forward into the path of Wesley Harding. He's got O'Sullivan wearing him like a glove, and he's the one lying on the bottom of the pack with a big ruckman Hocking lying on top of him, so no getting up anytime soon from that. So where the square lines meet, there's a ball up, it's hacked forward, a high up and under. Horser worked hard to get to the fall.
Yes, another one will be really nice to win in the trend.
So Horser, we've seen him dob one from a similar distance.
Whoa.
Instead opts to go short. It's a good option. Hatch just floated forward, just drifted into the hole. And they gain about 10 metres and open up the angle slightly. It's the 1%ers. It's the reason Surrey Park are contending for this flag. So strolling in now. It's a good, long, strong ball off target. drifted late, missed narrowly. That's their 8th behind of the afternoon.
4:8:32, Surrey Park to Forest Hill, 2:2:14. We've gone about 18 minutes now into the third quarter, approaching the time on period for the last 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Sorry now, they've got the answers, kicks it short here. And eventually the ball will get drifted eventually here. Deutsch gets the ball. He's been, you know, he's been a tree. He got the clearance before, now he's got the ball again. And now the umpire will throw it up. So the momentum shift has definitely happened for Surrey Park here. Umpire throws it up. Good hit out there. Deutsch now handballs the ball. And eventually now the ball is still moving around. And it will be a ball up. It'll be on Surrey Park's 450 where the ball is. I just want to see if Forest Hill can get it inside their 450 and then they can get a goal, because if the next goal, if Surrey Park get the next goal, it's danger signs early. So Surrey Park now trying to get open. Oh, let's swing down eventually. It'll be a ball up.
So, matter of minutes remaining here in this third term. The premiership quarter. Surrey Park have lifted. They lead handsomely. Outer wing side trying to burst clear. That was Ross. Just dumps a long one forward. It'll bounce on the half volley. Temple collects and then drives a low ball back from whence it came. Surrey Park in best position. Led Sandals to the footy, although they work it out well by hand. And drop what he should have taken. That was Garvin. Tries to butter up at ground level and then they dump a long one to the hot spot. 2-on-2 in the air. Flying there was Pollock again. And O'Sullivan just runs it out of defensive 50 over the line. Calls for deliberate. In fact, a pushing free kick will go the way of number 29, Van der Wert. So he just tries to buy a bit of time off the clock. Sensing the occasion late in the piece here. Third term footy. Good mark in front spot. Will go the way of Carroll. Big ruckman's standing tall against the tall timber. So down the line now, Sandals in best position. Had his name written all over that one. Failed to mark. And then a holding the ball free kick's been picked out. And there's your siren to mark three-quarter time at Surrey Park, 4:8:32. Playing Forest Hill, 2:2:14. The Panthers with all the ascendancy. That third term, Blake.
Yeah, that's definitely that's a true point there, Trent. You know, premiership's often won in the third quarter, and I think this is where it's going to be won. That will do us for the third quarter. We'll get back to the goal kick straight after this, but for now, have a break and we'll get back to you very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final between Forest Hill and the Forest Hill Football Club. The crowd is brewing up down here. There's a lot of people now, plenty of blue and white. They would have been a very happy mob yesterday after the performance, and a lot of white and black that's coming in. So we got the goal kickers. Do you have the goal kickers? No, we don't, but that's okay. We'll find out later. But we're here now. This is it. This is where we'll find out who will be lifting home the 2022 Division 4 Reserves Grand Final Premiership between Surrey Park and the Forest Hill Zebras. And we're just going to wait for the Forest Hill faithful. The Forest Hill faithful to finally get off the ground. It's taken them a very long time. So we'll get that out. I'm going to try and get the game going as well. Don't forget, straight after this, we've got the Division 4 decided between Silverton and Surrey Park as well. Remember to listen to that on 98.1, YouTube and SEN radio, wherever you get your screens from around there. So anyway, who's going to take it away will be Trent Cullen.
So we turn for home here. Reserves Grand Final action, Div 4. Falahi can't quite control it, although he butters up well at ground level and then just slaps it forward into space. It'll land. Surrey Park have the numbers. There's Horser, tries to bump his opponent off the footy. He's got time and space to work into. We'll head to the hot spot. Flying there was Pollock, it might have been. Slap back in the direction of Horser again. He'll try and balk his way clear. Harding picks it up off the deck. Was disposed of in the end. Chan just hacks it out of there into space. Cicluna, and the line beats him. So a hot start in the opening minute of this last quarter.
Yep. So big last quarter as well. Here will be premiers. Anyway, now, sorry, got a good hit out. Good strong kick there. It's going to be a high up and ball here. Kicks it down deep inside the 450. Here we go. Surrey have the numbers. That's a bit high, you would think. No, the umpire's called horning the ball. And it will be a free kick to Forest Hill. Forest Hill kick it down deep inside the 450. Big fly. Couldn't get there eventually. Good spread here by Surrey Park now. Good kick there. Kicks it down deep. Great mark there. That was Tanner. Tanner kicks it down deep. No one really presenting well. Good move there. Could this be it? It's bouncing through. It's going to be a goal. Surrey got the goal. Sorry, I couldn't see if we can get the replay.
Pollock it was.
Pollock. Geez, that was a much needed goal. And that puts Surrey Park inside the lead. That moves the score to 5-8-38 to Forest Hill 2-2-14. Geez, I reckon they kick two more. It could be a very happy camp down there in Surrey Park as well, if the seniors can get up too.
The all-important first goal going the way of Surrey Park, kicking to the right of screen. That was Josh Pollock it was. He's found space, left all on his own. Forest still will try and get the clearance here, although Surrey Park had the numbers. Cicluna will have to get on his bike. Landed just out in front of him. Now left to butter up once more with a second effort. It's on the deck and then the whistle's blown. So Forest Hill, an uphill battle in front of them. They need to kick double their score and then some if they want to win out. Banfield tracks this one, although it'll bounce further afield to Harding, who collected it, and he was collected in the end. That was Smith turning tackler on him. So true centre wing side will be tossed back into play by our made man Alex Jones. In front of the Forest Hill bench, there's Carroll to contest in the ruck with Cook. Haven't called his name a hell of a lot today. Banfield was pushed in the back, and the umpire gestures for that decision to be paid.
It was there.
So Banfield, he's played a lone hand for this Zebras outfit in the stripes. Sandals will try and contest. He was late to the pack. And Forest Hill, they try and work it out by hand. It missed McCartan Collins. And Surrey Park, they just want it more. They're more hungry. Falahi just taps it into his own advantage. Teammate runs onto it. That was Peters. And then pushed off it was Griffin, and the ball will trickle over.
Yeah, they definitely wanted a bit more than Forest Hill at the moment. That premiership quarter definitely lifted Surrey Park. Eventually now, good little push and shove there, but eventually gets kicked there. That was not 15. No way. Anyway, play on anyway. Jeez, McBride now kicks it down inside. Jeez, that was a Leo Barry mark. That was a great mark there. I don't know his number. It's a weird. I think we got the wrong number here because he's not on the team sheet. Anyway, kicks it down deep. Forest Hill now looking around. Good following handball there. Eventually now Surrey's got the answers, but great. Oh no, he drops the mark. Eventually plays on. They've got the numbers. Tanner's going to mark this. He does. Tanner marks. And I reckon if he kicks this, it will be a very happy camp down there at the Panther Pit. That is definitely, you would think. So Tanner now, I think this is for number 3 today. He might have his Blue Ribbons medalist locked away if he can get this. There we go. Tanner, go back. Put this goal. And he goes. I think he's missed it.
Straight through the middle, Blakey.
Oh, he's killed it. No, the umpire had to work. Anyway, now Tanner has kicked the goal, and that moves the score to 6-8-44 to Forest Hill 2-2-14. I don't want to go the early crow, Trent, but I think that blocked up the reserves premiership. I don't want to go the early crow.
No, it's a pretty safe comment there, Blake. I think all bets have been cashed out and paid out. The way of Surrey Park.
Yep.
Forest Hill have got it all to do. Bit of push and shove before the bounce. Players slipping over left, right and centre. There's O'Sullivan. His ball forward was smothered by his opposing number 9. That was Glare. Filet hacks it forward. They've got all the numbers. Doidge, McBride getting involved at ground level. He might have turned tackler in the end, and we'll have another stoppage. 40 out from home. The way of the Panthers, who hold a commanding lead in this 4th term. Carroll palms it down the throat of his teammate, who was set upon quickly. And there was no such prior there.
He's been really strict on the holding the ball decisions this umpire. Who have we got here? I think
This is O'Brien.
Yep.
O'Brien it is.
It's been really smooth mover, O'Brien, today. He's done his business really well, Trent.
So O'Brien to put this game beyond doubt. He strolls in. O'Brien leans back on it. Will head to the teeth of goal. It falls just short. And will trickle through for a minor score again. So despite their inaccuracy, Forest Hill haven't been able to put up much of a fight. And O'Sullivan with the kick-out duties. Just sends a barrel, sensing the occasion. It's do or die time now. Works out. Lands in the outstretched arms of Burgess, who's in two minds going forward. Heads a dangerous ball. Wheeler will try and slap this forward. Then Forest Hill collect, try and step through traffic. That was Ganane. And then a rush ball into the path of Pollock. It is. Tracks it, wearing the big 5-0. He's got Doidge overlapping. And then heeking it inside 50 to the tall timbered Hocking it is, who just turns his back on it. Instead, no, I was going to say he said leave it to me, but...
Who's this now?
And there's been a 25, that is just not even there, but that's all right. What can you do?
Yep, I think this goal would pretty much... I think it's Tanner again, is it? No, it's number 20. So number 20. Was it 40? No, we're not going good with these numbers.
It's Pollock, it is. So
Pollock again, he's 50, number 50 here.
Pollock presented short and was found, hit up well. He strolls in and he's missed. So an anticlimax there. The final nail in the coffin. Just about O'Sullivan again with the kick-out duties.
They need the next goal. That's Forest Hill. They need the next goal. That's what they're aiming for at the moment. Kicks it down deep inside. On the wing now. Big fly. Gonna get there now. Here we go. This is another. They need this next goal. That's definitely Handball's good kick there. That was Hayes. Hayes kicks it down to Horser. Horser finds great mark taken there. This is better ball man. That was Tempany. Tempany kicks it down deep. Good fly. Great mark taken. I think again. It was 52. I think that's G'nay. I'm pretty sure. G'nay. Yep. G'nay now. Can he put this goal and the Panther pit? Can you imagine the scenes tonight if the reserves and seniors can get up tonight?
Josh, you'll get involved.
Oh, and Waverley like yesterday. Kicks it down deep and eventually, oh no, it'll be, oh, it's still in, still in. Oh no, the umpire's going to be behind as well. So I managed to score a 6-12, 48 to Forest Hill, 2-2-14. About, I would say, 9 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. So anyway, that was a very quick kick in, and now Forest Hill trying to get up. Here comes Wilson. Great mark. I think that was a mark. It has to be Mark. Yeah, bring that back.
Front spot.
He's been solid all day, Wilson. I think he's been up there. I'll say Wilson and Francis have been my two picks, but I'm not coaching today, so it'll be hard. Anyway, now, defensive line of Surrey Park now kicks it down deep. And eventually now, good little strong handball there. Eventually the ball gets cut out there again, and it will be a ball up. There's about 10 minutes gone, and I think Surrey Park have locked up the premiership, but I don't want to go to early crow, but I might have to. Umpire gets it. Dodge, he was eventful in the third quarter. Gets it down deep. And eventually now the ball is going to get locked away, but eventually Dodge gets it again, and a mark taken. He says, you know what, boys? I'm going to steal this premiership for you all. So get out of my way, he says. He just had that little ego, and he's like, you know, I'm going to win this for us. And I think that's Garvin. So Garvin now to put the Panthers and win this grand final. Don't know if it's a long time between drinks, but we'll find out anyway. Lays on. Good straight looking kick. And it's a goal. You would think now, if you're a Surrey Park fan, you can hold your head up high because you'll be lifting Division 4 Premiership Cup in a matter of time, because that is game. You would think, I don't want to go to early crow, but I might have to. Garvin goes bang, and that puts the margin pretty much out of hand for Forest Hill. And that makes the score to 7-11-53. Surrey Park to Forest Hill, 2-2-14. We're about approaching about 12 minutes gone into the fourth quarter.
So Forest Hill with a chance to answer back with a quick reply. It's just punched out of there. That was Hayes for Surrey Park. It's fisted back in the opposite direction now. And then a dribble ball. Oh, he's made a meal of that. Did Hatch. They had the numbers though. Carroll off it one step. Kicks one behind in the end. So Forest Hill moved to 2-3-15. Surrey Park, 7-11-53. Turned this game on its head within a blink of an eye. They've looked a different outfit this second half. It's almost like we need a head count out there because Forest Hill looked undermanned, and they've got another chance to head inside 50 now. There's numbers in the hot spot. He'll head in that direction unless he fancies his chances from there. It'd take his best. Geez, he made a pretty good fist of it in the end. It was off target. It continues that storyline with inaccuracy.
I've just heard as well from our man Josh Ward, it's actually the Panthers' premiership, their second premiership in a matter of 3 years. They won it in 2019. So this is again a great testament of the depth that they have down here at Surrey Park, which now handles the ball, instrumental in that third quarter. Good tackle there. That's what they're talking about. This has been the pressure of Surrey Park. They've been really good here. And a great tackle there by Brisbane. Plays on, kicks it. Oh, that is just... he has made an absolute meal. That might be 25.
It's the first mistake they've made in this second half, I reckon.
Yep. Everything they touch has turned to goal, but that was definitely not goal, that kick. Kicks that down deep. This is a good build-up here. Eventually now the ball is circling around. And again, the umpire's going to call her footy. So here we go. We can feel this is going to be a great day for Surrey Park, hopefully as well. The umpire will throw it up again. It'll be great to see. Oh yeah, Francis there getting a bit involved there, a bit lippy. Francis in the ruck. It's been solid all day. Don't want to give away a silly free kick, and the ball will be out. I think the umpire's called a free kick, and
there's a bit of an aftermath too.
Yeah, I think Francis is getting a bit involved here.
Probably a bit late to fly the flag from a Forest Hill perspective.
So hiding
and
now.
There's a yellow card being paid. It'll go the way of Francis, who's ordered off.
Yeah. He's done for the day. So Harding, I think sure that's a 25 as well. Yeah, he's now called 25. Yeah. So Harding now. This to put the icing on the cake. No, he takes a short option and finds a great mark taken there.
Pollock it was.
He's been superb this last quarter. I think there's been about 4 players that have really lifted in this Surrey Park outfit. And he's one of them, Pollock. I think this is his second for the day or a third. He's been really strong with Tanner. So Pollock now can line back and put the icing on the cake. Pollock goes back. Kick gets on its way and it's going to go through. Oh, it's a mark. No, it's not. It's Brew for one behind. That moves the score to 7-12, 54 to Forest Hill, 2-4-16. Plays on now immediately. Kicks it down deep inside. Big fly, couldn't get there. Surrey Park's got the answers everywhere, you would say. You know, Sandals again with the Baz Lenker haircut. Kicks it short. Finds another long sleeve partner with him. This is a 1v1 deep inside. And couldn't mark there again. That was Wheeler. And eventually now, big body there. Good strong tackle, and he's going to be pinned. Holding the ball here. Good tackle there, good strong tackle there, wasn't that true?
Was exactly that. This umpire hasn't taken kindly to anything untoward. So Forest Hill to head inside 50. It's a low drilling ball. Won't find the intended target. Instead it lands in the outstretched hands of O'Brien.
He's been really solid, hasn't he?
He's quick to go back onto his mark. Spots an option out wide. It's too wide. Landed on the wrong side of the paint. And in the closing stages here, it's been one-way traffic in this second half for Surrey Park, who, it has to be said, they've got both hands firmly on the cup. Forest Hill head to the hot spot. It's a 2-on-1 in the air. Forest Hill with a meat in the Surrey Park sandwich. They dive on.
High tackle.
And the umpire gestures a high free. He'll point the way of Surrey Park. It's been all Surrey Park. These last 2 quarters, they switched it again, and again it's too wide. So a late consolation prize coming up for Cicluna here if he can pop this one through. Hugged up against the boundary line. So we tick closer to the 2-minute mark remaining here. Last term, so Cicluna has made a pretty good fist of it, and he was unhappy with his efforts. Another chance goes begging for Forest Hill. It's been the story of their day.
Anyway, now kicks it out immediately. Inside the 450, big mark fly, but eventually ball roll out of bounds. I can definitely tell. Look at the celebrations. The celebration's going to kick off very soon. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on Eastern Footy Netball League, and you're watching it on the stream on YouTube. Anyway, ball gets knocked away, eventually gets out. And as well, make sure to tune in straight after this. The Division 4 decider between Sylvan and Surrey Park for the Division 4 Premiership. Who will go out to Division 3 next year? Anyway, ball gets kicked around. And Wilson's going to go find that. He does, and it goes out. He's been solid all day, Wilson. So he can hold his head up high. So the umpire will throw it in. Inside. Throws it in. We'll do push it there, but eventually doesn't get called. And great mark taken, great mark there. Just let him go. He's marked the ball. That was O'Brien. I think he's been really solid all day. O'Brien now kicks it in. Good kick there. Wilson now kicks the ball short. And eventually it's going to go out of bounds. And we're approaching the time on period as we speak. And we're about 20 minutes gone nearly inside the 4th term. Big punch there. Settled in. So he will fly for Surrey. And eventually now the ball gets kicked away. And it's a nothing kick. Straight to a Forest Hill player.
Griffin.
Yep. Kicks it short. Great mark taken. This is better ball movement by Forest Hill. It's a shame they couldn't use that in the 3rd quarter. The game really opened up. Kicks it down deep. Great mark. Great vision. Great mark again. And I think that was Hauser. He's been everywhere.
Well, the game started with him.
Yep.
The first major off his boot, and it's about to end with him as well.
Yep.
Seems fitting.
Now I can follow say Trent. I think if he kicks this, icing on the cake. Tell you right now, here we go. So Hauser now to put the icing on the cake, and the Division 4 Reserves Premiership. Hauser. It's on its way, but it's going to go through behind. I've been really unlucky. I feel sorry for these players. I keep jinxing them. 7:13:55 to Forest Hill, 2:5:17. We're approaching 21 minutes gone in the 4th quarter.
So, final minute of Div 4 footy remaining here. It's O'Sullivan with the kick-out duties. Surrey Park, it's been one-way traffic. Division 4 grand final. There's Wheeler, tries to get his hands free, picking it up at ground level. That was Higgins. He slaps it forward. Griffin's there to contest, got met solidly in the air by a big-bodied Doidge. O'Brien dives on top. The ball squirts out now to McCartan. Collins, the hyphen. Wilson links up well by hand. He turns back into trouble, and then his kick forward was smothered by Falei, who dives back on top of it now, and it'll trickle out of bounds, and there's Alex Jones to toss it back into the field of play. Wilson slow to his feet in the process.
So throws it in now. Inside. 2 colossal ruckman going at it. Looking forward to seeing these celebrations erupting down here at the Panther Pit. Here we go, good little sweep. This will be an easy goal, you would think. Bounces through. That's through behind. And there it is! Your Division 4 Reserves Premiers, the Surrey Park Panthers Football Club. They get their second flag in about 3 years' time. Congratulations to Surrey Park, and they will win. And I'm hoping too that the seniors can get up too, so that they can get the double trouble in Division 4. Here's the song. That will do for us, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And stay tuned. Straight after this, the Division 4 decider for the senior game between Sylvan and Surrey Park.
The mighty Panthers, we're from Surrey Park. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. No, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the Panther of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Surrey, the black and the white. Oh, we're from Surrey.
Full time in the Division 4 Reserves Eastland Grand Final. Surrey Park have the first win of the day. The final score 7-13-55. The Panthers defeating Forest Hill 2-6-18. Surrey Park fans, sing the song one more time.
Oh, we're from Surrey Park. The mighty Panthers, we're from Surrey Park. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. Oh, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the Panther of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Surrey, we're black and we're white. Oh, we're from Surrey Park. Panthers, we're from Surrey Park. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. Oh, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the Panther of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Surrey, we're black and we're white. Oh, we're from Surrey Park.
Still to come with the post-match presentations of the Eastland Division 4 Reserves Grand Final. Representing the Surrey Park Premiership team coming up shortly.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation for the Eastland Division 4 Reserves Grand Final. Congratulations to both teams on a fantastic game, and congratulations to Forest Surrey. Presenting the award today is Kevin Smith on the board of the Eastland Football Netball League. We now come to the awarding of the Best on Ground medal thanks to the Blue Ribbon Foundation, a long-time supporter of the Eastern Football Netball League. The player of the judge best on ground is Damon Dinane of Surrey Park.
Congratulations, Damon. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the Premiership team presentation. We start with number 4, Ruben O'Brien. Number 5, Liam Deutsch. Number 9, Jamie Clare. Number 10, Hamish Harding. Number 11, Noah Alexander. Number 13, Wesley Harding. Number 14, Patrick Hatch. Number 15, Declan Hauser. Number 24, Max Tempany. Number 25, Nick Tanner. Number 29, Maxwell Proto. Number 30, Ryan Higgins. Number 32, Josh Garvin. Number 34, Tom Ross. Number 35, Tom Gervin. Number 39, Kane Fallahay. Number 41, Josh Hayes. Number 42, Lachlan Peters. Number 43, Matt McBride. Number 45, Jonathan Brisbane. Number 50, Josh Pollock. Welcome back the best on ground, number 52, Damon Ginane. Number 69, Alex Hocking. Nice. Let's begin now with the field personnel, starting with the assistant coaches. We start with David Mansfield and Josh Reed, another assistant coach. Josh Reed, thank you. The runner is James Wright. Team manager, Ross Brisbane. Representing the trainers, Jessica Holwell. The captain, number 31, is Harrison Cook. And the premiership winning senior coach is Clint Sim.
First of all, thank you to the EFNL for putting on such a great day and making it possible for two teams to come out here and do what we do best and win one over Forest Hill. You guys have been strong all year and no doubt you guys stick together, you'll be around the mark again next year. To our boys, you guys fought it out absolutely all year. You got challenged throughout the year, got challenged that first final and you responded. Well done, boys, you earned it. To my captain here, thanks for your support all year, mate. You've been fantastic. I'm so glad you get to go out and top. Let's hang around, support the Surrey ones, and let's celebrate, boys. Well done.
Well spoken, Clint. And now the presentation of the Premiership Cup and Premiership flag to Division 4 Reserves Premiers, the Surrey Park Panthers.
We're from Surrey Park. The mighty Panthers, we're from Surrey Park. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. Oh, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the Panther of old, We're strong and we're bold, oh, we're from Surrey. We're black and we're white, oh, we're from Surrey Park. From Surrey Park, the mighty Panthers, we're from Surrey Park. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. Oh, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken